Today is Tuesday, Parashat Shelach. Is an approach by some mefarshim, some commentators, to connect the end of last week's parasha with the beginning of this week's parasha. So last week's parasha was, the end of it was about Miriam and Nevi'ah. She is the sister of Moshe. She spoke negatively about Moshe Rabbeinu, and she was punished with tzara'at as a punishment for the lashon hara that she spoke. The beginning of this parasha speaks about the 12 spies being sent to the land of Canaan, and when they come back, 10 of them spoke lashon hara. They spoke negatively about the land of Canaan, about the land of Israel, and the people accepted their negative report and they cried, and Hashem said they cried tears in vain on that same night, which was the 9th of Av. It became a date in Jewish history, a date that the first Bet HaMikdash, second Bet HaMikdash were destroyed, and other very difficult events and times for the Jewish people on those dates. On the 9th of Av, and actually that period is a period just before called the Ben HaMetzarim. But lashon hara is something that is so destructive that the punishment for it was very, very strict, because it can create discord between people, it can create prejudice, it can destroy reputation. With words, you can even kill just with words, because the result of the negative speech can bring about horrible consequences. And this day and age, with the social media and the internet and the various platforms that there are, where people can speak something negative about someone or about an organization or about a business, and those words can be nuclearized by, within a matter of a couple of minutes, reach thousands and thousands of people and be something that will be very difficult to undo. Sometimes it could be a totally fake report, not just negative and true, which would be lashon hara, but it could be hotza'at diba, which is fake and false. And to undo all the damage that would have been done would be incredibly difficult. People have to be very, very careful, because what was before lashon hara that could just reach the ears of those who were right next to you, then it was over the phone. The person could be miles and continents away, but over the phone you could also deliver, unfortunately, lashon hara. Now that has become much, much more powerful by one statement being made, carried over the internet or over the social media to thousands and thousands of people instantaneously. So therefore we must be very careful of what we say, how we say it, and the best, if you're in doubt, don't say it. It might create the wrong impression in people's mind on someone. It's something that will be very destructive, and we have to realize the effect of words. And the parasha of this week and last week also makes that a very strong statement to that effect, how destructive lashon hara is and how Hashem considers it to be a very serious sin. As a other subject related, there's a halacha that says, Lo telech rachil be'amecha. Do not go around gossiping and reporting things from people's homes on what you see. And there's some of that going on also on the internet that should not be done, because people should have their privacy, and people don't need their private lives to be shared with others. So these are some of the ideas from the parasha of this week to learn from, and to be even extra careful with what we have today in terms of internet and social media. Baruch Adonai le'olam, amen ve'amen.